All right, Mr. Wally, want to thank you for joining me for this interview to better understand Cummins, the idea of business, and their plans for the future. First off, I'd like to ask you, since Cummins values customer service and community service so well and so much, what do you think is more important for their success?
What's more important for Cummins right now is the community service. It really shows the face of the company. It represents the face of the company, and really separates us from our competitors.
Okay. Um, And then, so y'all are planning on expanding, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are wanting to expand y'all's manufacturing for the new Hedgehog project. Um, which of the three locations that y'all are currently considering are y'all leaning most towards to, or which one's looking like the best decision?
Right now, the best decision or best location that we're looking at right now is the Seymour, Indiana location. We already have a presence there, and we can take that and grow on it, and especially in the community service aspect because we already have a presence, and we can take it and be even more influential in the company and helping out or in the community and really help grow the community.
Right. Okay. And you said y'all already have a presence there. Would you say that after years of experience and years of time being there, would y'all have basically burnt out on community service? Would you say that y'all already done everything? Y'all running out of things to do for the community?
No, I feel like there's always something that you can do for the company, and there's always something you can do to help the community out. I mean, there's really no limit.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good point. Um, do you think it would be more beneficial for Cummins to provide customer or community service in another nation, perhaps an underdeveloped nation, or someone who is a little less privileged than like a city in the U.S.?
I don't know if it'd be more beneficial, but it would be more impactful. I mean, if we were to go help out a city overseas that really is not developed, we can go in, provide resources that they didn't have, and we can really impact the community in a great way and help them grow.
Yeah. What's preventing y'all from doing that?
I feel like right now what's preventing it is the foreign governments. They seem to be a little bit stubborn with another country's company coming in and trying to help out their community.
Yeah. So the government's not letting, or not assisting, or they're just not
They're not
allowing it.
assisting as much as we'd like them to.
Okay, and in Seymour, y'all get that assistance
Mm-hmm.
from the U.S. government. Okay, now how does the government providing zero assistance? How does that affect Cummins' success with the community?
It definitely makes helping out with the community service difficult, but it doesn't make it impossible. Sure, the assistance would be nice from the government. However, if we can go in and provide it, and it'd just be more difficult, but we can do it.
Right, it's possible.
It's possible, definitely possible.
Okay, and now with that being said, it is a possible thing to do without the government. But do you see any time in the future, or any chance that Cummins can later convince the government to provide assistance, or maybe do something that would help convince them to do so?
Oh, definitely, but it's probably gonna be later on down the road, because right now there really isn't a great relationship, and we can take it and go in and help out as a U.S. company in a foreign country and help out the community. And once that country sees what good that we have done helping out the community, uh, they can go and help out and add on to the assistance that we are already providing.
Okay.
Also, if they don't like what they're, at first they don't like us and they see that we are making a great impact, they might want to be like, oh wow, a company from another country is in. We should probably help out because it might not look good for us as the current government.
So you basically be like putting pressure on the government to do something more.
Yeah, I would have to say it like that, but not trying to sound mean about it, but yes, that putting
Yeah.
pressure on the foreign government.
Right, right. And not in a bad way, kind of like passive
Mm-hmm.
aggressive. All right, so great, great. So just to summarize, what we've talked about, make sure I hit on everything and have everything correct. So you do think that Cummins puts community service as the forefront for Cummins and their way of doing business.
Yeah, and with with a great community service, we can take that and add on and have great customer service. It leads to better customer service.
Okay, yeah, great. And then you are saying that you are moving towards the Seymour, Indiana, because of the ease of access. You already have a presence there, and that does make sense. Now I came up with the question, you know, why or not why, but if it would be a good idea or a beneficial thing to go nationwide or not nationwide, across the nation, to provide community service. And you had mentioned that it would be difficult but possible. So right now, are y'all just wanting to keep the scale small, keep it in the United States, and then maybe consider moving across the nation at a different time?
Start small, and then as we go, we'll grow with our influence.
Okay, great. Well, Mr. Wiley, I appreciate your time and your consideration for telling us about Cummins.
Thanks for having me.